Yeah. Oh, yeah. You definitely need that.
See, this is why you share things with your fans.
That's the little boy
Yeah?
that's telling you that. Remember I told you his little brother got murdered in front of him?
Oh, shit.
That's the little boy, yeah.
That's gonna hurt.
Remember I told you guys about that?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
is going to be a little much.
That's a little hurtful.
Muchness. Relationship. Oh, yes. I got to share with all my friends, especially my bestie. Oh, I see this topic now.
Y'all not ready.
Oh, I'm ready.
Are you?
I'm so ready.
Oh, shoot.
Wait.
But this is coming from the perspective. Hey, we live, man. 5 o'clock. We got to go live.
It ain't 5 yet. It's
4:59.
It's
59.
Oh,
Okay. That
I
clock
got
is
like 40
hold on,
seconds
hold
for
on.
you. So I'm trying to alright, cut it right there.
I'm a skate.
I gotta go get you a
What?
Yeah.
What?
I skated so love, fam. You already know
Oh,
what
my
it is.
nigga did.
You know what it is? All up in your hair.
Yes.
How about that?
I'm so glad to see
Baby.
you, though.
Hey Darren,
Blessed.
hey Darren, can you give me like 2 gray splitter cables?
We need them splitters. Well, it's 5 o'clock now.
Alright, we up.
Right. Trying to get it to a place they can see me there.
It's 5 o'clock now. And we may have to do there we go. Yay! What up? I see y'all. People in the chat room. What up, chat? What up, chat room? We supposed to be live.
You trying to play beats?
Yeah.
Alright. Well, as soon as you bring me that chord.
Yeah, we'll figure all that out. We just gotta go live. It's
Alright.
5 o'clock. Are we live or no?
Nah, we live.
Alright. Yo! What up?
Yes, you're in the heart of R&B. Two of us.
What's good?
Yes, you're in the heart of R&B. Two of us. Welcome to the heart of R&B. I'm your host, Steve Russell. The heart of R&B. With your host,
Yeah!
you know how we do.
Peace and power, Atlanta and the world. Last year, we made history with the beauty, the pageantry, the majesty, and we right back at ya. The 2nd Annual Black Power Awards, a celebration of black excellence. Saturday, November 18th, hosted by rapper and activist David Banner and actress Ernestine Johnson. Honorees include Dr. Matulu Shakur, Dr. Rita Marley, and hip-hop legend himself, Rakim Allah. With tickets and
Rakim
information,
Allah.
go to blackpowerawards.com or call
Hey, Mimi.
404-439-1044. The 2nd Annual Black Power Awards, Saturday, November 18th at the Sheboygan downtown.
I'm back.
I'm Joe Williams, the voice of reason. If your relationship is in trouble, I'm the dude to call. Has your soulmate become your cellmate? Does black love still exist? What are your
Hey, y'all should
terms,
share this link,
fantasies,
YouTube.
and fetishes? Financial
Share this
infidelity.
link.
I'm dating a bad person. Are
Twitter,
they worth the
Facebook,
wait? Trust me, it's gonna be
everywhere.
crazy.
Share it.
The child wasn't his, and he still had to pay child support.
It's a very heated topic.
How was that right?
Mama's baby.
Oh,
Daddy's
everybody
baby.
coming up in here.
questions I want to ask you.
I just like to kiss the one of them.
We in here, yeah!
He told me he had a vasectomy. I'm pregnant.
Betrayal has been committed. Hit you with the bad pipes routine. How does he maintain his humbosity?
He likes it when it tickles my neck.
Why can't you open up, brother?
I'm a karate man on the inside.
They don't show their weaknesses.
How do you write women so well?
Zoe Williams,
Reason and accountability.
the voice of...
Well, I am the voice of reason. This, there is no doubt of. Right? Hey, listen, I say some reasonable things and then I say some unreasonable things, right?
True.
You know? The unreasonable shit is on purpose.
Reaction.
See how you will respond to the Lord. Welcome to the Voice of Reason on Dash Radio. If you hear me, that means we are live, right?
Right.
I have two of my female minions. No, I love positioning questions, you know what I'm saying, just to get the perspective of grown-ass women.
Mm-hmm.
And I think right now, more so than ever, we are in a psychological civil war,
Ooh.
right? How we perceive other people, how we think of other people. Oh man, good looking. I've been had it. I've been had it. He just used the super chat button to donate $10 to the channel. We appreciate that. But no, I think we're really in the throes of a psychological civil war. How we view each other, how we perceive each other, what we think about each other, what we got from our mamas and daddies, or lack thereof.
Right.
Right? And I just feel like there's an issue around this mug, and we have to continue having conversation and discussion about relationships and creating content so people can, oh, I thought that way, or no, I disagree with what Zoe just said, just so we could continue the conversation. K. Al just dropped $20 using the super chat. Hey, it's Friday. My people in here feeling charitable.
That's right.
Well, y'all just keep serving it up. I'll keep shouting you out.
Right.
But before I get to today's topic, because I think today's topic is an amazing topic, but to get it from a woman's perspective, oh, I'm going to lob questions out there.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
But I'm definitely going to allow you guys to really tell us, what we're seeing, from a woman's perspective. This is how this works from a woman's perspective. But before I get to the topic, oh, wait a minute, Antone P.
Hey.
just dropped $20 using the super chat. The super chat is a little $ symbol at the bottom of the chat room. Anybody who donates today to the channel will be shouted out in a glorious fashion, such as Anton P. Anton P. and I done had it. I've been had it. And Cal. They looked out for us. We appreciate those donations. Please keep them going. So, total package energy. This is the realest energy drink on the market.
The real.
Tiffany, how real is it?
It's so real. Someone asked
me,
how much caffeine's in it and if it makes you jittery. And so I wouldn't be able to take it if it made you jittery or if it had too much caffeine. I looked at the ingredients and I believe the only real caffeine is from green tea extract. So it's totally safe, totally natural. It's the business. I ordered mine on Wednesday.
man.
It's bomb.
For real, I don't be playing. I gotta use it.
Mm-hmm.
I got to use it. I got to. Who is this? Ultimate Primex just donated $10. Hey, I ain't playing with you. He's got that Yohimbe bark.
Yes.
You know what that means, ladies? A little stiffy iffy.
All nighttime.
Nah, this is good shit, man. Total package energy. I use it faithfully. It's the cold business. Also, in the chat room right now, T. Rizza just dropped $5. Look like my mama is getting one less bingo card tonight for that donation. Thank you for using the super chat. In the chat room right now is the sister who created my app.
Oh, really?
Wanda Trotter. Black-owned business, mind-blowing mobile apps. Listen, if you have a business and you don't have an app, you're not in business. You're just not. You're not in business.
I'm hearing you, so I'm taking notes.
88% of everybody who listens to Dash Radio listens through their phone.
Oh wow, that's
Only 12% of Dash's, what are we, 9 million listeners. I was talking to Ski the other day. Ski is like, man, I'm trying to get to 10 million before the end of the year.
Ooh.
10 million listeners.
Right.
We're at 9 and some change. 88% of those people listen through an app.
Wow.
12% of those people listen on the desktop. So when it comes to business, an app is necessary for anybody in business.
Right.
Because the phone is now your store.
Mm-hmm.
With Apple Pay and Google Pay, and that's your store.
Right.
You don't have to go anywhere. Have you seen Postmates,
Yes.
Uber? All of these are getting paid via your phone, via an app.
Right.
Mind-blowing mobiles. If you're a small black-owned business and you need an app, a quality app. Listen, everybody in the chat room, it's 100 people right now. Follow my instructions. Go download the Zoe Williams app so you can see the quality of her work. Zoe Williams, no spaces. It's available on both major platforms, which is Google Play and the iStore. Oh, you got it.
Why wouldn't I have it?
Yeah,
Hello.
it's a fly situation. And I've always said she undercharges.
Oh, yeah.
There she is right now. Look, she says absolutely everyone is on their cell now. Y'all go follow Wanda Trotter.
Right. She's like, let me get
And go get a case of Total Package Energy. You got Wanda working on your app. You up late at night working on your dream.
Yes.
With Total Package Energy. You should try to stay awake and learn some shit and work on some shit overnight one time. I was telling my homeboy the same thing. He's got it bad right now. Because he's the primary caregiver to his 90-year-old parents.
Oh, wow.
I think dad is 92 and mom is 91. And he's having a hard time. Anybody who knows about caregiving,
Yes.
that ain't no easy shit for elderly parents. He having a hard time. You know what I told him? Write a book about it.
Oh, yes, for sure.
And I said, you don't understand that this is a gift.
Right.
I said, set up the cameras, film them, talk to them, while they're still lucid, while their memory is still connected.
Right.
And then through this process, you might see it as downtime, but it's really cocoon time.
Yeah.
You're in the cocoon developing. And I say, if you come out of this situation with some life-changing content in the form of a book or a screenplay,
Hey.
this whole situation is not for naught.
True.
Right.
That's why it's really cool being my friend.
Right.
You
That's
fuck
right.
around and get some great ass advice.
Right.
Flip your whole situation around. Have you seen things totally different, Pam?
That's right.
Hey, did we get those splitters? Oh, did I plug the splitter into my computer?
Take this one.
That's the music. Okay, so I'm over here bullshitting is what you're telling me.
You didn't
Cool,
want to
brother.
interrupt your advertisement.
Listen, you're listening to the Voice of Reason on Dash Talk Radio. I'm in here with my girls. We're really about to get deep on some things. Let me just get the music. Y'all ready for the music?
Ooh, yeah.
Are y'all ready for a little music?
Ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
I hope he got it set up for us. He started laughing because he know how I get down. He already know. I be labeling niggas dumb, running around. We be having jokes.
Right.
All right, let's see. Let's see. The music is on over here. but it ain't on over there, is it? Is it on?
Mhm.
Can you guys hear?
Uh-huh.
Excellent. So we cooking. Alright. Zoe, you scaring me, bro. That's because you's a pussy.
What's there to be scared about?
I don't know what it is to be. Zoe, you scaring me.
What are you talking about?
Don't be scared.
Niggas just be scared. Hey, that's alright. Alright, so look. Let's get to it. I've promoted a couple of things. Not everything that I wanted to promote, but I promoted a few things. Let's get to today's topic. Because I really want to hear from the ladies, man. This is going to be very interesting. Again, I got friends out there who act like haters.
Okay.
They friends. They claim to love me.
Right.
They claim that my radio platform is important.
Right.
Mm.
They claim that we're changing lives and perspectives and minds and opening up hearts. They claim all of that, yet they talk low-key shit.
Wait, what?
What haters?
So I have to preface these topics now. You know, you're tearing women down and you're beating women up. Women are giving me these topics.
Right.
A sister gave me this topic today. I didn't create it. I'm not sitting around fiendishly hating on women. I love pussy and softness and caring, nurturing people too much. The fuck?
Right.
So, I'm not sitting around, fuck women. Women ain't shit. That's not me. That's not my MO. You might not have the consciousness to understand what I'm doing.
Right.
And thus label it. Here's today's topic. The female hustler. This topic was given to me by a sister out of Chicago. The female hustler. Are women more adept at the art of the pimp trick game in relationships?
Oh, yes.
Getting what you want, using your feminine wiles. Oh, God, this is...
It's about to get rough in here.
Right.
I just need to know how women think. Relationship usury. How do you maneuver men into the position you want him to be in? Ooh, that pussy got a lot of power behind it. And the anticipation of even getting close enough to sniff it can be used as a mighty powerful motivational tool.
True.
Ladies, can we pull back the veil and see on the other side how you use motherfuckers to benefit you? I heard a sister say on the way from Arizona, I was doing a lecture in Arizona, she was like, yeah, sometimes you have to flirt to convert. I said, oh shit, that was game. The female hustler. What about the lady who just outed the coach on the Miami Dolphins? You out here using niggas and you gonna use me too? Wrong. I'm finna put this video of you snorting cocaine out. And I got video on a gang of motherfuckers. The female hustler is now on the board. What move will she make next? We have females in the building right now. We want to know. We want to know how you hustle, how you maneuver.
Back to your Star Trek.
I'm just saying. Ladies are hustlers too, Spock.
Oh, yes.
They maneuver us. They maneuver men. Does that make sense? Don't you guys maneuver men into the position that you want him in? Give us two of your tactics, Mimi.
Not two tactics.
I know you got tactics. Come on.
All the women.
Yeah.
The number to dial is 323-230-4610. That's 323-230-4610.
So, as you were saying that, I was thinking, what tactics do I use? Because I can't really say that as a tactic, because I think that when you're feminine and you have a certain way about yourself and people are drawn to you, it's like a natural thing. Like, I don't set out for it. I'm just being real. Like, I don't like set up. I don't wake up and say, yeah, today I'm going to get this nigga and all that. No, it doesn't go like that. It could be a situation. I'm doing business. They might be flirting. I don't necessarily say, heck no, I'm not flirting back. I kind of giggle and laugh and act cool, even though... You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm so nice, I'm alluring, but that's really my personality. So I feel like basically I'm myself, but of course, if there's an opportunity to do something, you know, let's just say that it's an opportunity I could possibly get a show, let's just say from it, right? Then my conversation with the person is business, but yet I'm still a cool person where they feel comfortable. They say, oh, she's sexy, she's funny, she's witty.
Do you flirt when doing business?
I no.
Never?
I don't look to
Mimi
sell my
doesn't.
body, but I'll say this to you though. If they're flirting, right, I don't say, oh, don't flirt. I giggle, I kind of play along with that. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
She's like that balance between friendly and flirty.
Like I do the friendly flirting because we're doing business. I'm not trying to I'm not doing any casting couches or anything.
Amen.
So I'm not gonna over flirt. I'm not gonna put myself on you when I know dang well we are not getting down. So
Nice.
my angle is I'm cool with you. You know, you like talking to me. I'm funny. I'm witty. I'm dressing. I'm looking sexy or whatever it may be. Therefore, it's keeping you interested because it's not really just my look. It's what I'm talking about, and I'm talking about real business. So I think the two together, you know what I mean, keeps a person interested. Because I think if a lady's just sexy and she's trying to sell sex. I'm not trying to sell sex. I'm really trying to do the business. Now, if you looking and peeking and poking, that's on you. I mean,
Looking, peeking, and poking, my nigga.
Yeah, that's
Don't ever get caught looking, peeking, and poking.
Right. And then when they're looking, peeking, and poking, then they're open to doing more business with you because they're like, oh, I like this person. She's cool. She's smart. She's sexy. Hey, and maybe she will get with me one day, but I never get with you. But in the back of their mind, if they like you, that's what they think. But I never give the impression that's going to happen ever.
Men are
That's
asking
bad.
the question,
What?
ladies. Men are asking the question in the chat room.
That's
Okay.
coming up.
Isn't being friendly the same as flirting?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Do you know that I'm friendly to old white ladies when they walk in? They say hi, I say hi back. If somebody old say hi, I'm not interested in them, but I'm friendly. That's why everywhere I go, I have favor, because favor is not fair. I treat everybody equally. Unless they come for me, then I come looking for them back.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? But otherwise, I'm everybody's friend. Therefore, I can walk into a place and I'll have favor with someone that maybe everyone else doesn't have favor with because I treat them with respect. You know what I mean?
But do you know how much fucking happens at work
Oh, yeah.
because of proximity?
Oh, yeah. I dated
So a lot of
someone at
women
work.
think business is a shield.
I haven't.
I dated somebody at work.
See?
I've never
I did. When I was young, I dated this guy. I was probably like 21. No, yeah, something like 21. And I worked at a collection agency, and the owner liked me. So I would do the collecting on the phone and stuff, but the other time he would do them for me, and I could just sit at work. And
See?
and then everybody was picking up on it, like, Michelle didn't get that many on the board. Like, how she got so many on the board? Because I'm really not working.
For
See?
you.
He was all the work for me, but I liked him. I mean, I liked him. I ended up liking him. It wasn't like I was using him. I liked him, but because he liked me too, and he's my boss, he just made my job easier. You know what I mean? I genuinely liked him. You know?
Wow.
That works.
Ladies and gentlemen, the number to dial is 323-230-4610. We want to hear your stories. Tiffany,
Yes.
gosh, already know.
What?
Gemini, you're a manipulator.
Oh my goodness.
Give it to us raw.
Here's the issue. For many of my years, like, I was so damn naive. Like, I was just a big old dodo. I didn't know that I had a weapon and I could use it. Like, I was really just friendly to everybody to be friendly, and I didn't really peep the game, really, till recently, like, really being aware. But I would say a lot of it actually came from my ex. He was like, you need to appear single at all times. Like, that's the allure. You're in the business, and a lot of agents will tell you that, managers will tell you that. So the major hustle is appearing single even if you're not. Like, people lose. One of my homegirls, she's like a Playboy model and a boudoir model and a makeup artist and stuff. And she has like 140,000 followers. And she says every time she posts a picture of her boyfriend, she loses like 10,000 followers. Just for losing the appearance of being single. So yeah, so that's like probably the biggest peep is like, you might not actually know I have a dude or not, because part of the appeal is you thinking I'm single.
Our girl listeners in here, in particular, Netta.
Okay.
I love you, Netta.
She's also Gemini. She's like, all Geminis are not manipulators. We know that there is no all in our conversations. What is the word we use?
Some but all.
Some but all. Some but not all. Do we have to preface it all the time?
Yes.
Fanisa, if I'm saying your name right, Fanisa Holt just hit the chat, the super chat, and donated $20. So yes, not everybody. We don't speak in absolutes. We speak in generalities. Okay.
I just thought of something.
Yes, go ahead.
One thing I can say I do. I'll be honest. It's rare it happens, but I've done it. If I like someone, say I'm out, and the person looks attractive to me in some type of way, I just put myself in the area.
Ooh.
And that's really my yeah. I just put myself in the area, and once they see me, that's it. I mean, not like that, but
Yes,
I mean,
it's too late, Mimi.
It
It's out there.
Girl.
I don't even
Mimi just hit y'all in the head
Yes, girl.
with one of the female tactics. A woman who does not want to be fucked with is low key.
Right.
If she got a man, if she's faithful to her man, she's not trying to be seen like that a lot of times.
Yep.
Because she knows what the presence of her, just her being there, she knows the impact of that.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Ooh,
There's real
that was
impact in
game
that.
right there.
You know, and then what it is that you make them feel like it was their idea. You get in the area and they checking for you. Hey, what's up, mama? I'm like, shit, there he is. What up, though? No, I'm just playing.
No,
Women,
she dead serious.
hey, she just dropped
And
a bomb.
a male comedian just made a joke about this. He
That's
said I would
real
look in
shit.
a girl's cart and see what she missed, like what she cooking and what she missing, and try to be in that aisle.
Right.
Women, put them, listen,
Put
a woman
yourself.
knows how to get a man's attention.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can get a nigga's attention. Let me put this right here, and you put yours in here. Yes. Let me put this in.
Uh-oh.
Follow
And then-
directions. I got you.
All right
Well,
now.
yeah. There you go. Put it in.
I don't need none of this innuendo any more than it already is implied. So.
Yeah, hold on. Let me get mine in, too. We putting shit in.
In and out. Y'all doing that.
You underdid.
For sure.
Now we both in.
Oh, shoot.
I love. Oh, there it is. Are we kidding today? I'm telling y'all the truth, man. This is some real shit going on right now. Relationship usury. Mimi just hit us upside the head. All a woman got to do is put herself in proximity of a dude.
Yeah.
And that's her way of saying, what's happening? My nigga. That's her way of saying hi without speaking. Ooh. Make herself seen. That was a bomb, Mimi.
That's real talk. You just put yourself in the area and they think it was their idea. Hey, mama. Hey.
Hey, boo dang, what's up with you? Where did you just appear?
Right.
You just showed up in my life.
Hey,
Wow.
What it do?
Wow. Women be playing chess. I know they do. Relationship usury.
You know
Wives, I want you to call us. Call us and tell us how you subtly manipulate your man. Girlfriends, call us. Tell us how you get your boyfriends beat up.
Oh, what?
You know, women have a way.
Yeah.
Stop playing. Like, are we gonna have a real conversation?
No, we are. I was thinking of one.
I just want to know if it's
Well,
gonna
it's like
be
the
real.
art of like manipulation in general, or like salesmanship is. It worked like instead of hard selling. Like a lot of women do that. They're hard sell. Like they'll just ask for the thing or whatever. But the number one way is to like solicit it as like an offer or a need. Like just be casually talking about something you need, and then they offer it because then it's like their idea. Like they want to help because men are providers.
You know what's crazy?
So.
You just hit me upside the dome piece. Another bomb. See, when y'all drop bombs, the value just keeps rising.
Right.
You just hit me with a bomb. I had a girlfriend who was mad at me because I'm not an offerer. You've got to ask me. If you want me to do something, you've got to ask.
Yeah.
Not because I'm on some ego shit. It's because I'm Gemini. I'm in my fucking head. So I'm not really paying attention to what the fuck you need all the time. I'll be in my head in another universe thinking of different mathematical equations and philosophical ideas. And she got mad. You know what? You don't never come in and just ask what is needed or what do I need. Or my other boyfriend would come in and look around and see that things were needed, and then he would just go, what?
That's like strike number one. You never mentioned what the other man used to do.
Right.
Nigga. Don't get it twisted. I was very disrespectful to myself years ago. And in being disrespectful to me, I attracted a disrespectful motherfucker.
Oh.
I take full responsibility for that. I don't blame her. That's just who she is.
Mm-hmm.
But because I was disrespecting me by even entertaining it, that pussy was fire.
Man.
Right.
When I tell you that pussy was 4th of July, that shit was fireworks. Back.
Right.
You understand? Rose Bowl fireworks.
Oh, Lord.
Not Rose Bowl.
You understand?
Wow.
Top of the line, the granddaddy of them all. That shit was fire. And I tolerated a lot of bullshit. And see, a lot of people, when you talk about tolerating bullshit, niggas will come from an aggressive angle. Like, I ain't gonna put up with no shit like that. No, it's putting up with the belief, number one, and then number two, the allowance of the belief. See, beliefs are like tenants. They don't get to stay in your spirit unless they pay rent.
Right.
Now, a good belief is going to create dividends. It's going to create value, equity, worth, right?
Right.
A bad belief is going to create deficit. And deficit always equals suffering in relationship. This is how you know if you got a good belief or a bad belief working. I had a bad belief working, and thus I was experiencing a negative experience. Not the person's fault, but mine, because the person was compatible, right, with my negative belief about me. They were compatible. Gosh.
Wow.
So I put myself in a position to be used. But I swear, shit didn't feel good when I heard it. Like, you don't even come in here and look around and see if something is needed. The natural sovereign God King in me was like, what?
Right.
I will not bend the knee. And that's where we had problems.
I saw that already.
Yeah, I get that. I feel you on that.
And pussy is so abundant to the Lord.
Right. So you find more.
That is kind of like, you can't threaten me with your younch.
Right.
Right.
When there's others.
Gosh.
Right, I feel you on
You
that.
just can't. A lot of dudes don't get the kind of pussy they dream about. Ooh, let me just be quiet.
No,
This is how you're able to be used.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's how they're able to be used because they're like chasing it and the woman knows. Don't let a woman know you need hers, and then, oh Lord.
What happens when a man is on some, oh, this is the best pussy I've ever had. I can't get no better, Jesus.
Well, it just depends on how she feels about him. Like, if she's all into him, then that's a great thing. She gonna keep issuing it out because she want to keep her man. But if she issuing it out and she ain't really feeling him like he feeling her, then she knows that it's an angle for control in a sense. And I mean, what I mean by that is she can manipulate the situation, whatever she wants, and wants to do whatever ideal she has. He needs to fall in line with that because she may use that against him because she's not feeling him on the same level. See, when you're feeling someone on the same level, you love doing it to them, so you're not really thinking like that. You're not thinking about no manipulating that good thing. You like, I want to ride it. Where is that?
You under dick?
But now, if you like it and they like you more and you don't really like them like that, well, shoot, they opening up the door for some different shit. You know what I mean? And then especially if they're not abiding by the rules. And what I mean by that, you basically, you're not really feeling them all like that.
More. Abiding by the rules.
Right, you know, whatever the rule is. If the rule is they're supposed to do X, Y, Z, if they don't do those things, when you're not feeling them like that, it's easy to let them go. When you're really into a dude, you won't let them go even if they mess up. You love that nigga. But when you don't love them on that level, it's easy to feel like, oh, I'm going to manipulate this situation because he fiending. You feel me? And he'll do whatever I want. So look, I want to go over here and do this and that. And so they're more susceptible to do it. Whereas somebody that you all in love with is a little different, I think. Because when you're in love, your yoni speaks to you. Be like, where is he at? And the yoni knows who he is.
The yoni be like, talk to y'all.
The yoni be like, I don't know this. Who these people trying to talk to you? I don't know, you know, who's trying to talk to you? Where that nigga at? The yoni knows that person and will tell you, will speak to your brain and say, hey.
Right, where he at?
Right.
That ain't the right one.
Right, you know what I mean? And I don't even mean that on a physical sense. I just mean it like you could be sitting having dinner with somebody and your yoni will be asking you where somebody else is, right? Like,
why we had dinner with this one?
Right, when you know I'm checking for over there.
Wow. Is it like that?
Your body speaks to you. When you really are intimate with someone and you have gone to a certain level, and that's like you're really into it. Maybe you're sprung, maybe it's just bump, whatever it is, but your yoni loves it.
Mimi?
Your yoni wants it.
Can I ask you and Tiffany a question? Please don't be upset with me.
What?
Jesus.
What does your yoni sound like?
Oh, Lord.
When it's talking to you, what voice does it use? Does it sound like you? Or is it just a different voice, like, go fuck him?
Oh, shoot.
I hope it's not deep like that.
It don't do this, it be tingling. It be tingling and it be thinking like,
It be
where are
tingling
they
and talking?
It be
We talking about it. She be
tingling.
throbbing.
It be
She be
throbbing. Like,
throbbing.
don't. Where is that nigga at? Don't. Where is he? Bump, 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 bump. You like, shit, where is this nigga?
She like
And then
voice ready to go. Like, where is the pants liner at?
And nothing else will really do if you're really on that page. Like, if your yoni is asking, oh yeah, nothing else to do. Not you masturbating, not you trying to play it down. The yoni wants that particular device.
Yes.
Wow.
That straw for the box.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just tuning in to The Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams on Dash Radio,
Right?
this
So true.
wild
Love it.
topic you just fell into is called the female hustler. I didn't create the topic. A woman gave it to me. Are women more adept at the art of the pimp trick game? Master, hashtag master of the feminine wiles. Let me just say this, man. Gosh. The art of the pimp trick game. My homeboy Tariq Nasheed talks about this, you know, either you're a hoe or you're a pimp. That's the way the game is set up.
Right.
The game of life. Either you're a hoe or you're a pimp. Now, I see pimping and hoeing as a manipulation thing,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think the way society is set up, women have to be manipulative.
Yeah. A little
You gotta be. Now, I know women don't want to just own it. Please own it, ladies. This is a position. Listen, this show allows you to own shit without judgment.
Well,
I'm not
only
gonna
'cause
judge you.
I don't get the games. I don't, because I've just been in the dating game, like, not that long, and I'm realizing, like, manipulation is just part of it.
It is.
And I don't get it. Like, I'm going to admit, I don't think I'm playing by the rules at all.
Right. I feel like dating is like a chess game.
Right.
Say
You know,
more,
it's
please.
like they move, you move. You know, they're not moving right, then you may not move right. They're not answering. I mean, it's if you're watching what their move is. If they're not really standing by their words, then you're actually taking footnotes of that. You're like, oh, okay, well, they said they were going to do X, Y, Z, but they didn't. They said that, you're paying attention to that. And I think that when people make broken promises or you lie too much, all that hinders the relationship and it waters it down. And I think that it makes a male or a female feel some kind of way.
Mm-hmm.
This is why, Phil, can you move this big ass screen so I can see the phone lines over there? The screen is in the way, Pimp. Just, slide it up. There we go. We good. That shit's big than a motherfucker.
Hilarious.
So, this is why what Mimi just said is women have a difficult time with me.
Mm-hmm.
Because I refuse to fit in any box you have set up.
Right.
So, off tops, when I walk into the situation, whatever your expectations are, throw them shits away.
Right.
Whatever your standards are, I'm not following nothing that isn't in alignment with me.
Right.
The reason why men get used is because men play the game that allows women to get comfortable enough to fuck them. Mm-hmm. Women are running the game, and men are conforming to the rules. Mm-hmm. This is, somebody tried to get at me the other day on some bullshit.
Uh-oh.
I mean, wrote me an email that had at least 5,000 words in it.
5,000 words? What?
Wow.
For why?
But it was based on, it was all projection. As I'm reading it, it's all projection. It has nothing to do with who I am.
Right.
Like, this is like a complaint letter or like a I love you letter? Like, what?
It was based on behavior.
Okay.
And this came from me not responding to a text.
Oh, when they wrote you a 5,000 word essay, oh, it's over. I read sentence number 2.
Me not responding to a text message. Now, this is business.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, wow.
But I didn't respond to a text. And I got a 5,000 word essay.
Yeah, that's projection all the
on
way.
Friendship and all types of feminism and misogyny and all types of...
Bad sign.
It was a lot of shit. 5,000 words.
Bad sign.
So
Yeah.
this is business.
Right.
This ain't even intimate.
Right.
And it was, because what I did was I apologized. So, hey, busy, really busy, family issues, radio. I got 7 shows cracking.
Right.
I'm
Cracking.
producing, I'm on air. It's a lot cracking.
Right.
Oh, you must feel like you're more important than me.
Oh, my goodness.
What?
You must feel I'm more important than
So,
Amen.
but again,
you. You brought it up.
but again, projections.
Right.
Oh, and everything you say is a marginalization of how I feel.
What?
Wow. Okay. Hold on one second.
Wow.
Who is this? Sophisticated Shorty.
Yeah.
Just dropped $20 on the Super Chat. Super Chat is moving a little bit today. Please hit that little button down there and show your appreciation for the type of content we put together over here. And let me just say, women, you set yourselves up for manipulation by judging a man solely on behavior. I'm going to tell you, Phil, turn that goddamn mic on. Pull that mic around to you, Phil. We got to give y'all game right now.
I was trying to tell him that when he moved the monitor, the camera moved.
Give us some game.
When men use women,
Ooh.
true or false, call us, 323-230. Men, I want to hear from you. When men use women, do we use more words or more behaviors?
Oh, I already know the answer.
Phil.
I would say A little bit of both, but probably more behavior will get you what you want.
Behavior gonna get you everything you need. Because women are bottom liners when it comes to behavior.
Exactly.
A woman will marginalize what you say based off of what you've done.
Exactly.
Ladies, call me if I'm lying. 323-230-4610. As men, we tend to limit how much we say. Because we know we're not going to remember the way you remember.
Right.
We know that.
Right.
I don't want her remembering some shit I know I'm going to forget about.
Right.
So I'm not finna tell her nothing. But what I will do is do some shit that's in alignment with her beliefs. I'm gonna fuck long as I do that.
Yep.
If I'm doing what she approve of, I get to fuck eventually. If I haven't already.
True.
I get to revisit that end zone.
Hey.
Am I lying?
No.
If I'm lying, somebody tell me.
No.
No, they in chat room agreeing.
See what I'm saying? Like, so I just keep trying to make this clear. Women manipulate with words. Because you guys are better at talking about it all. Women manipulate with words and they manipulate with presence and pussy.
True.
Right. More presence, definitely.
Presence and pussy.
The both the P's.
She's like, not at the same time.
Yeah. Not,
But you mean presence as in like my physical being.
right.
Yeah.
No,
See,
definitely
a
presence.
woman could be with somebody and know she's not going to fuck somebody else. But to check your punk ass, who lacks the appreciation of who the fuck you got, she will position herself around some other niggas who do recognize what she is.
True,
Right.
always.
Right. Right.
That's where satellites come from.
Right. But yeah, definitely.
I don't know if I'm dropping game this evening. I don't know.
No, you telling the truth. You telling the truth. Shoot. And then the other man, if he knows what they're lacking, he'll mention like, your man ain't doing this, or wonder why he ain't doing that. Actually throw it in your face so that you can think twice about it. Like, yeah, my dude's not doing this, but here this side person's doing more than my dude in a sense. Not in all ways, but in these ways. And that's even if it's the other way around. If a woman's doing less than the side chick, I mean, it's all a problem. If you're doing less than the other person, it's
Look
a
at that.
problem.
Yeah.
Look at that. Who is this? How do you say this name? That's a
I
special
don't know.
name.
Hold on, let me look at it.
Titileo the Great. I think I said it right. Titileo the Great.
Uh-oh.
Of the Highland Titileos.
Oh, shoot.
That's as close as I would have got.
I don't know if I got that right. She just donated $10. Please continue to hit the super chat. We appreciate all of that. This helps us buy all of this equipment. You know, we just bought some equipment that didn't work today
Oh, what?
because we
What?
need some other shit.
What was it?
It's over there. The iRig 2. We just bought it.
Oh, is that
I
right?
just bought it. It was like $130.
And it doesn't do what it's supposed to.
It does. We just don't know how to use it.
Oh, gotcha.
I appreciate it.
It's the honesty.
I appreciate the honesty.
You know, it's crazy. We was all sitting in here 2 hours before the show. We had everything plugged up. We was on YouTube talking. Shit wasn't working.
Oh, wow. Check us out. And nothing was happening.
But that's what we do, man. That's what we do. So keep hitting that super chat button. We got to keep upgrading this enterprise. Let me tell you why. When people go to dashradio.com, YouTube, I tell them to go do this all the time so you can hear the callers. Open up another browser and go to dashradio.com/talk. And you'll be able to hear us on the air live the way it's supposed to sound, through the board, on air, compressed. You can hear all the callers. It sounds great. If you're trying to hear the show on YouTube right now, it's a bit of a struggle. It's a bit of a struggle. I'm sorry.
Still, I thought we kind of was doing better.
That's why we keep buying all these new gadgets and different things so we can bring the Dash Radio quality through to the YouTube subscribers.
Got it.
That's what all of this is about.
Got it.
Quality.
But in the meantime, you get to see Mimi in that powder blue whatever.
Girl,
that is.
yes.
I touched Mimi last night. I be touching
Wait,
it low
what?
key. I'm just saying, low key. I was on Mimi's radio show, keeping it real. Them niggas was clowning, and every now and again, I just ease in a little touch. You know that laugh. You laugh. Hey! A little low key squeeze. Fuck it.
Oh my God, I cannot.
Men have their ways of manipulating too, goddammit.
But you just told all yours.
Yeah. A little grab, squeeze. Phil trying to act like, first off, Phil is a Q. Q's be on that. Y'all know y'all be on that. The dog. You done got your little squeeze in, ain't you, boy?
Yeah, I got a little squeeze. I ain't gonna lie.
Squeezing them, huh?
Man, I miss the days of being able to grab a girl's booty. Damn, elementary was cold-blooded.
Right.
That's how you let a girl know you like her. You grab her booty.
Exactly.
And then run.
Fast. And then she chases you and socks you.
Right.
And then if she chase you and sock you, she
Now you
like
go
socking
together.
you,
Now
my
you go
nigga.
Right.
We in. She socked you, nigga. It's on.
Chasing and socking.
Chasing and socking.
I used to chase and sock.
Now in high school we fucking.
Straight up.
Elementary, chase and sock. Squeeze, chase, sock.
Right.
That's the, in high school, you getting fucked. At school, my nigga.
I can't say a damn thing.
I'm just saying, man. Shit. Wow, this shit is amazing. Listen, ladies, this is your opportunity to take us into the mind of femininity. Your man, he's performing at a certain level, but you believe he can go higher. He can do more. You believe that he has a greater potential, but he's resistant. He has fears. He has doubts in himself, but you see beyond his own weaknesses. How do you get him to do what you want him to do? You guys know. Just tell the truth.
Fellatio.
Oh!
Girl, yeah. I'm so glad she said it first.
Oh.
You know what?
She be saving me. She be saving me sometimes.
You know what?
I can't just always be saying the dirty shit.
I'm just saying though, that's your dude. Honey, when he comes home, drop
Girl.
them. Yeah, now fellatio time it is, baby.
A morning head. That will motivate your man through the day.
Exactly, morning. Wherever you see him, just drop him.
Right.
Wow.
Just, yes.
Yeah,
That is,
you know, give him something to think about.
I think a lot of women have the game backwards. Like, they're like, oh, I'm going to withhold the yoni. Like, no. Like, if you giving it right, he gonna have a whole different perspective on coming home, doing what you want, even if you didn't ask for it.
Shoot.
Yeah.
If you do it right, shoot. I've had people, I mean, I don't know, I've had conversations like with my brothers and stuff, and if they meet a woman that's doing all the things right, it makes them want to cheat less. They might still do their thing, but if they're not getting the same quality in the streets that they're getting at home, don't get it wrong, they do their thing, but it lessens the value of it, because it's like, well, shoot, I'm not going to leave my good shit at home for
This
the
is
fans
big.
when I got a star player.
This is big shit you're talking about.
Yeah.
Do you know what fucks men up? A woman could still be fucking him for her own purposes.
Oh, yes. I always will be.
You hear, nigga.
Yeah.
I don't want to go get no new dick.
Right.
I'm comfortable with your dick, but I don't fuck with you.
Right. Just
True.
whip it out.
Right?
True, girl. I told you. These men don't be lasting long for me right now.
And I'm going to tell you right now, that leads directly to a man cheating on you.
Mm-hmm.
Because sex is a sensory perception rich activity.
Absolutely.
So a man knows when a woman is fucking him because he's available dick.
Mm-hmm.
He's safety net dick.
Right.
I would say that was the difference between a beta and an alpha male, though. Only an alpha male cares if you like him really or not. A beta male just happy to get it, period.
Only what?
like, so like you said, like, because it's a sensory-based activity, and you can tell if a girl's really feeling you or not, and she's just fucking you to fuck you. Beta males don't care because they're just happy to have you.
You gotta put that mic towards your mouth.
Sorry.
Boo, just lift it up a little bit. Don't
Oh my God, I want to cough. I've been
Here you
coughing.
go, that's all right.
Oh,
right there
goodness.
next to them
In the
lips.
headphones, I sound terrible.
Right
to myself.
there. Everybody wanna see.
I know what you're doing. You feel over there like, oh.
Get closer.
Yeah.
If it was real, I would not be afraid, but I'm like, what are you doing with this microphone?
Hot breath on it.
Let me just say this. The reason why I said what I said was because women think, like, it's not a bad idea what Mimi said in terms of head. But that's head from a woman that appreciates the man she's giving it to.
Oh, yes,
yeah.
absolutely.
If you just giving head to get what you want out of it, a man perceives that too.
That's right.
Yeah.
So he goes, "It's something off about this one.
Right.
She not really fucking with me.
Right.
She giving head because she likes sucking dick.
Right.
It could be anybody."
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to tell you how you get your man to do shit without having to manipulate him.
Ooh.
Look, I feel like y'all ain't been totally truthful because you perked up. Ooh.
Well, I want to hear your perspective.
Yeah, I
It's
really
always
do. I
a
was like, I'm
man,
ready to
you know,
learn.
has their own perspective. So right here.
I'm going to appreciate him as if he was Jesus. Appreciation is the currency to sustained loyalty from a man.
Mm-hmm.
Most women truly don't appreciate their dude. Their dude is the end result of their expectations. That's fucked up. I know.
Right.
Most dudes are the end result of their expectations. Most women love strong men not because they're inherently strong, but because they're strong in the world, strong with society, their position, their rank, the image. If they didn't have any of those things, could they recognize his strength? Do you understand? The strength has to be connected to some level of something for them to go, that nigga got the juice.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And more times than not, women appreciate the end result of your power more so than you. You want to keep your man? Really appreciate him. Devoid of all that he's capable of doing for you.
Right.
That's when you know you got a motherfucker. I don't know, ladies in here. I don't know. Do you guys agree or disagree?
No, I agree, but I mean, I think when I speak about, because I just don't go around giving out head or fellatio, so when I'm doing that, I appreciate
Me
you.
neither.
Like,
You know, I just don't be giving up.
yeah, so we on the same page, you feel me? That's special, or
Mimi,
special. You
We
feel
talking
me?
about women in general. We
What?
not talking about you.
Oh, no, you're right, women in general, I agree.
Because if that's the case, I would have been cashed in my little head coupon for you.
know.
Like, hey, Mimi, ain't go my coop.
Got your Groupon.
What's going on?
You are
I would have
funny.
been cashed that motherfucker in.
Hey, but you know what? You're funny, but I agree with what you said, because a lot of women don't appreciate their men. I mean, I think a lot of people don't appreciate even themselves.
Go deeper. Let's go.
So you don't appreciate yourself, so you can't appreciate anything else because you have no self-worth. You know, if you don't love yourself, how can you love someone else? So I think a lot of times people don't love themselves the way they need to. Some people don't even know that they don't love themselves until they start realizing the things that they're doing to themselves. It's almost like self-sabotage. They can even meet someone great for them and run that person off because of their own lack of knowledge of, you know, who they need to be with. There's, you know, like, why would they want to be with me? He got to be playing me. They actually talk themselves out of something that's really good. And I think that that's because they don't appreciate themselves and don't value their worth. And I think people need to value who they are better.
Shit, that's true.
You know?
That's true. Golly. Ladies and gentlemen, this show is crazy. The Female Hustler. I think women are learning now. Like, I don't have to be the hoe.
No.
I could be the pimp in this bitch.
Right.
Mimi, Tiffany, give me 2 ways you guys are the pimp in your intimate relationship. You thought I was gonna let you. You niggas thought I was. They thought they weren't even gonna be asked this shit, right? Wrong. Wrong. Now think about it for a second while I shout out this YouTuber who just donated to us. Big Biz, 800. I wish he dropped 800, but he dropped 10. I'll take that tension, my nigga. If he put a 10 spot on it, I appreciate it. Please continue to donate by using the super chat button at the end of the chat room. It's down there at the bottom. It's a little $sign. Click it. Listen, we got a few hundred people in here right now. If you guys could just all donate together, we can get it over with. I don't have to mention it again. That would be nice. Everybody donate a dub. It's Friday. Give it up for the voice of reason with Michelle Dukes, a.k.a. Mimi. Her intro cold than a motherfucker. Her daughter's rapping on that intro. That shit cold than a motherfucker. Mimi be in there dancing and shit like she at the club. And then we have Tiffany Ram. From Tiff Talk.
That's right.
Yeah?
Tip teasy and easy for sheezy.
Hey.
So this shit is real. Like, I don't know, man. Ladies, I asked you a question.
Right.
Because y'all be trying to front like y'all are some kind of reformed nuns.
And ain't nobody know none.
Okay. Yeah, y'all be fronting now. I need to know when you were at your most savage.
Oh.
And the pimping, you was the green-eyed Mimi. I know Mimi was pimping. Did you have a warehouse of gifts? I know. There was some pimping going on. Talk about...
I mean, you even had cars.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I've gotten some things. I've gotten Range Rovers brand new off the lot. I mean, I bought myself one. I have one outside now, but I mean, I've been bought one.
But
myself.
mine is outside that I bought.
Yeah, but I've been bought one. And don't get me wrong. I just had to let that be known, but I've been brought by, my boyfriend nice things, but at the same time, it's interesting. He would do nice things, but then that would be almost like his way to cheat. Like, I bought you this, so I'll see you later. No.
He gonna prepay for his scandalous.
Right. Yeah, that's a way to make up. But back to your question about pimping. So I think when I was younger, I think that was more of a thing, not really to do, but I think I utilized it more. You know what I mean? Because you're out and about more. I mean, you could be out and, men are always like, oh, you want to go have lunch or you want to go here, and you might go to lunch with someone that you're not really that interested in, like as if they're interested in you. You could look at them as a friend or they're cool and you like their conversation, but they may like you a bit more. And instead of me letting them know that, I kind of like, I don't say I don't like you, but I don't do anything to make you think I super like you, but I'm manipulating it to the point where I did go to lunch with you, but then when lunch is over, my phone rang. Oh, shit, I got to pick up Tasha. Damn, I forgot.
Wow.
No. So, I mean.
Presence pimping.
Free meals. Yep.
Jeez. On the snacking side of the game.
When I was young, I mean, I'm just being honest. Like, you're out with your girlfriends. There's a bunch of pretty girls. And guys, really, to be honest with you, they actually invite that kind of stuff. Like, a dude will be like, oh, you and all your pretty friends come to dinner with us at Barry's after the club. Go have some lobster pizza. We're like, all right, let's go have lobster pizza. After that, you may not even talk to that person anymore. You guys all just met up at Barry's. Everybody just ate food. Everybody giggled and laughed, and everybody went their separate ways. So I think that's not really pimping, but in a sense it is, because you're going to get a free meal, when you get there, because he's offering that. But they ask you to bring your friends.
Okay, so let me stop Mimi real quick. Y'all remember the last show? I'm talking to YouTube now. Y'all, I'm talking to the YouTubers. The brothers in the YouTube. Y'all remember the last show? I said women love to operate in the gray areas.
Right.
Mimi just grayed up this whole room, my nigga. She got a rolling pin out and grayed this whole room up. Because she gets to operate in the gray area because she bad.
Right?
Because she bad. She get to operate in the gray. She gets to get the benefits and duck the dick. Dick
Right.
ducking.
Yes.
Benefit gaining, dick ducking, mother shuckings.
Yeah.
Oh.
Definitely ducking the dick.
Wow, 323-230.
I ate that pizza and I was out. Amen.
Right.
4610. Call us right now.
Right.
323-230-4610. Tiffany,
Ooh, okay.
your pimpery, is it on par with Mimi?
I mean, I ain't ever gonna say I'm on Mimi's level. Come on.
Oh,
now.
yeah, you
Tell someone
are.
give me a Range Rover now. Come on.
Stop it. Let's go. The coochie crossover?
No, why not? She crossed over.
No, yeah, I've gotten strips and stuff like that. Like I said, I think the number one game that people don't really realize is not giving up the yoni.
Mm-hmm.
Like, really, men are hunters. They're hunters, and they love the chase. So the longer, like me, sometimes I'm like, if I like you, it's hard. Like, the hunt is over. But if I'm really not feeling you and you have made it known you like me and you have whatever it is you want to give my way, yeah, I might just take it.
Men
Because you're
of
giving it to me.
what stock are hunters?
I feel like, I don't know, I feel like all men, even alpha men are hunters to a point. They're just hunting differently, right? They're hunting intellect. They're hunting differently than just yoni.
I don't hunt. Pussy is offered to me.
No, I said you're not hunting yoni. You're
That's
like
what
hunting
I'm
intellect.
saying.
Yeah.
If the pussy must be offered. I don't hunt it at all.
Right.
You have to give it to me freely. That lets me know you bout it.
Right. I'm
See,
there.
women have played into the game of being chased. When a woman goes after what she wants, there's a different level of commitment there.
Oh, absolutely. And that's why I feel
Don't
like...
make me give up all the game
No,
over here.
That's why I said, first and foremost, if you're really having a shower girl, she probably don't like you that much. That's like sign one that she's really not that into you. At least for me, like, if I'm into you, I'm just going to let you know. Like, oh yeah, I'm feeling this, okay. But if, like, you have something that might benefit me or you've been showering me with stuff and I'm really not that into you, like, well, yeah, I might tolerate this. I have a shirt that literally says that. I'm tolerating you. Like it just says it right on
But
there.
see,
Like,
you guys are
so,
telling the truth,
yeah.
and I fuck with y'all because y'all telling the truth. But I think this is game truth. Truth within the game.
Right. So, like, if I'm not that into you, but you're giving me stuff, I'm going to take the stuff.
This is good.
If I'm not that into you and you're like, I'm going to take you to Dubai, I'm like, well, Dubai. And a good thing I got a passport.
You did pimp that situation, didn't you?
Yo, Dubai was the business.
Right. You had a great time, right?
Dubai, Nairobi.
Shoot.
Nairobi was
That is
really the
crazy.
business.
Lord,
Like,
Yes.
it's so funny. I did something horrible when it comes to something like that. I had a friend, oh my God, I hope they're not listening, but I had a friend and they worked for American for years. So we would go all types of places. And so, but when I would get there, I would go to sleep with all my clothes on, my jeans with my belt on, and I had no intentions on doing anything. This is really my friend, but they low-key liked me. But it was my way of saying, it don't matter. I mean, I know that's horrible, but I didn't like them like that, and I'm not the type, if I don't like you like that, to just be spreading it out. But if I like you like that, it's spread it. But I'm saying, I don't like you, we not spreading nothing out. I'm cool. He had these little bumps behind his neck and shit.
My
Oh.
team was girl, yes, Gumby. That's all I have to say, Gumby. These legs go where you throw them.
Right. If I want to, then it's popping.
Right.
But
You
if
know
it's
what's
not,
crazy?
I let it be known it's not popping.
God, I don't want to throw this person under the bus, but I guess I will. A couple of years ago, I went to the Million Man March,
Okay.
and I met up with this chick that I had known for many years,
Mm-hmm.
but we never got together. And I'm an energy nigga off tops. Good to see you, it was cool. But when you start talking and I start understanding how far you've come or not,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Or not.
or not,
Right.
my whole shit changed for you.
Right.
So, you know, she came to the hotel, she was hanging out with me, you know. She came out naked. I got in the bed fully clothed.
I'm telling you, I'll do that fully.
She was pissed because she waited a long time to finally fuck with me.
In your Gemini intellectual
My
mind was
whole energy was off.
I feel you. I was like, nah. Belt on.
I swear to God, when I tell you I'm a contrarian, I'm not finna fuck with your idea of me.
Right.
So I reckon, oh, you got a fantasy set up. I'm not finna play this reindeer game with you.
Right. I feel you on that shit.
I got in the bed, my nigga, with my shoes on.
Not
You
the
so
shoes.
goddamn rude.
Nigga had on a hoodie, a jacket, a scarf, nigga.
Can't.
Like,
Had on everything, my nigga.
See, my trip was different. I had my own room the whole trip. I was like, this is dope. Okay. Yeah.
I'm not
Nah,
finna play,
my
man.
self.
No, I feel you on that. That's what I'm saying. I'm not playing no games. You're not finna just be hitting this, baby. You're not bringing my
Yeah.
stock down. My stock is high.
But I did hit it.
Oh.
Later. Like,
A
wait, what's
different
the
day
twist
that
of the
next
story?
morning.
Yeah, come on now.
It was the same, but I was...
So you took your shoes off in your sweatshirt. That was a dumb story.
Then she started
No,
running.
no, no,
You
no,
changed
no.
your mind.
No.
Change your head to mine.
No, when we first got there, I hit it.
Oh.
But
Yeah.
after.
But
you
after,
put your clothes on.
And your
you know, we had went out somewhere and came back. She thought it was going to be round two.
You were like, no.
You probably should have told the story in chronological order. That would have made
No,
so
I
much
wanted
sense.
to. I wanted to kind of fuck it up a little.
And make
You
it
did.
funny. It was funny.
Right,
I
it was
like the
hilarious.
shoes and the sweaty. I mean, the hoodie. Yes, the sweaty. The hoodie.
She was mad. She was mad that I just kind of ignored her.
Well, she probably thought her yoni was bad then. That's the first thought women have if you don't want to hit it a second time. Her mind was probably all fucked up.
She was like, what's wrong with it?
No,
She took it all
wasn't
sorts
like
of
that. She
personal.
was like, "What's wrong with him?"
Oh.
Oh, like you couldn't number two, round two?
No, she was just like, "Something's wrong with him."
Right.
Oh, she should have had more perspective.
A lot of women don't have perspective.
They don't, true.
You're right about that.
Pussy ain't undefeated.
But neither is Dick. This dude was like, I don't really want to give it to you because you're going to fall in love with me. I was like, do you know who you're talking to? Get out of my face. Like, bye.
Yeah.
It wasn't even attractive to me. I was like, go. Be gone.
Yeah. Some people put more on their private parts than they should. Like, you know what I mean? They put a lot on it. To me, don't talk about it, be about it.
True.
You know? I'm going to put it down on you. And then nothing's going down.
Well,
At all.
Going down if
Somebody
you don't
said,
have the
"Were the
intellect,
panties?
bye."
Were the panties like hot wing paper?"
Ew.
What is?
You know, we're not hot wing paper.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got a caller on the line. Caller, what's your name and where you calling from? Welcome to the Voice of Reason. We in here talking crazy, man.
Yes, we are. What the?
It's reckless. Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
What's going on? This is Zoe from Sheboygan. Am I on?
Yeah, you on. We can hear you. Joe, wait. Joe,
What's
Joe.
up, Joe, huh?
Hold on 1 second. Because I don't know if YouTube can hear you or not.
Zoe from Sheboygan. Zoe.
I know what you said, Zoe.
Yeah.
Zoe from Sheboygan.
Yes, sir.
What it do, Zoe?
Alright, so here we go. I don't know if YouTube can hear you. So I'm going to tell them what you're saying. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Zoe from Sheboygan. Zoe, my name, nigga. Zoe from Sheboygan.
Zio.
Here we go.
So, my question is to Mimi, right?
Yes.
Do you feel that you sacrifice your Range Rover for your man? Do you feel bad about, like, leading those guys on for dinner and taking advantage of them, using them? Like, now that you're a little older, do you wish, like, you would have, you know...
Hell no.
Well, the Range Rover part of the game, that was my kid's father, so I didn't use him for it. I was a good woman to him, even though he used to do mean things to me. But so he would buy me stuff to make up for his cheating and abuse. So it wasn't like I've been knowing him since I was 15 years old. So it wasn't like someone I just randomly tried to come up on. So it wasn't like that. Now, as far as the dinners that you speak of, No, because the people that I went to dinner that I'm speaking of, I mean, back in the day when the Century Club was popping, you know, Carlos and Charlie's, Miyagi's, you know, I was at the hot spots with Darlene and different bad hotties. So you figure we pull it up in, you know, Rovers and Bentleys and this and that. People are like, oh, well, let's go eat after it. So you go eat. It's nothing to it. People are just eating and leaving. You know, that's when back in the day, what was it called? Larry Parker's. Everybody would go eat at Larry Parker's.
That shit was fire back in the day.
So it wasn't like, you know, I set out like, yeah, let's find someone. We had plenty of money ourselves, but men after a party or something, they want to hang out with pretty ladies, or you're in line waiting to eat, and they'll say, come join us if you don't want to keep waiting. So it's just like you're invited. It's not like something I set out to do. Never that. It's just things that happen, and I take advantage of it. And it's not that you take advantage of being negative. It's just what's happening. Even if you say no, they think it's rude. You have to consider you're a man. You're talking to the ladies. We're being cool with you, and they're like, oh, come join us. Oh no, we cool. Then you'll say, oh, she's being a bitch. They think they all of that. So remember, it's a catch-22. You know what I'm saying? So really accepting is part of also being a friend and humbling yourself in that situation. It's not like I'm setting out to do it.
Well, Zoe from Sheboygan. It's a great question. He asked,
Yes, it was.
did Mimi feel bad about taking gifts? Well, I'm going to go even further. If a woman is not married, is getting gifts part of the game?
Yes.
I think so. I think it's part of the game. I think both sides of the fence, though. I mean, if a guy's not married and he's dating, then multiple women is part of his game. So I think that when you're dating someone, there's 5 or 6 people trying to talk to the same person. They may not all be hitting it, but they all may like it. You're basing your liking on how they treat you, how good you feel, and perhaps how they're looking out, not really in your life, but how they got your back. Because everybody don't got your back. They just want to hit it. So you also have to look at what are you here for? You just trying to use my body? Are you here because you want to build something? And in building something, that takes 2 people, and that's a give and take, and it's a team.
I fuck with that.
Me too. Well, just back to his general question, like, do women feel bad for accepting gifts? No, it's like, do I feel bad for accepting your drink at the club? No. And if you don't have the money to buy it, you shouldn't be offering to buy me a damn drink.
Right. I didn't ask you.
No, we don't feel
sense
guilty
your
about it.
arrogance.
No, the question, it comes up all the time because it comes back to pimps and hoes, right? So, like, a lot of guys feel entitled, like, if they buy something for you, that insinuates something. And I get, like, to a certain level that men believe that. Okay, cool. But if you really wanted to just pay for something, you need to get a prostitute. Because that's part of the game. You might buy something for a woman and she not give it up.
Whoa. This whole game is predicated on pimps and hoes. Different levels of it.
That's what I'm
Now,
saying.
you got street pimps and hoes who are out there doing the technical version of pimping and hoeing. But then you have society's pimps and hoes.
Yeah, so the real one's concrete.
But let me just say, society's pimps and hoes deals with compromise.
Yeah.
And power struggles in relationships based on who got the most resources.
Right.
Whoever got the most resources typically has power over the relationship.
Absolutely. Right.
Now, women have figured out a way. Watch this. Y'all done figured out a way to rustle the power away from men in a couple of ways. Number one, society has promoted you
a little bit,
with regards to education and economics. Y'all making some more money, and you're more educated, and you don't have to sit back and wait on a man to do whatever no more. Right? So now that shifted the power dynamic. So now the power dynamic is now swinging more towards you. You could be like, nah, nigga. I don't need you for none of that, nigga.
Right.
They got a new app now that'll change my oil, nigga. I don't need shit from your punk ass.
Right.
Right? So things are changing. But in another way, somebody is texting me right now. Oh, Jesus, too many. I can't. It's just so much going on. So many devices. I can't keep up with all this shit. But there are other ways women rustle the power away in those situations where men have the majority of the resources in the relationship. And that is the sequestering of the yoni.
Right.
I'ma pull this pussy off the table, my nigga. If you don't capitulate to my demands.
Yeah.
And my demands are always going to be passive aggressive. They're going to be passive aggressive for the most part. But you will notice the lack of pussy involved.
Right.
And dudes get it like, oh, you didn't take the... Let me go and take out this trash or fucking get the oil changed or some other menial shit that means something to y'all.
Right.
A real man would let me get in the car first. Okay, shit. But it's your car. You got the keys. What the fuck? Y'all niggas is wild. You know y'all crazy.
What?
Hilarious.
You know y'all. Am I lying?
No, I'm just really reflecting that that's a lot of other girls, and I'm like, man, that must be a unicorn sometimes.
Yeah, you know what? It's so funny
Y'all
when you were
niggas
saying
is
some of that
unicorns,
stuff. I mean,
alright, goddammit.
I think I put my foot down on certain things, but on the flip side, if I'm into you, I'm real laid back because I love you for who you are, and I'm just trying to enjoy the ride. Now, if I barely like you and you like me, and you trying to win me over, well, shit.
That's what I'm saying. The using comes when we don't like you that much.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
that's
This
a
is great.
telltale way to know a girl not
Yeah.
that into you if she keeps letting you do shit and she ain't giving it up.
Right.
Like, that's a number one way to tell
Right.
she ain't that into you. Because if I'm really into you, like...
I'm taking it down.
Right.
Yeah, you're getting
I'm
it.
I'm about to do a PSA right now. Men, your commander-in-chief, Lord Zell, speaks directly to the hearts and minds of the young warriors out there. Take pussy for granted. Act as if it's already yours.
True.
Mm-hmm.
First off, they can't escape the power of Godfidence.
True.
Not confidence, Godfidence. Walk in there knowing. Walk in there acting like you smell like big pussy already. That's how. Walk in there like that.
Right.
I'm just saying, they love it. They're like, oh my God, this nigga is on one. I fucks with him. But if you go in there ready to negotiate, they already got you by the short hairs.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Like, this nigga, look, he wants to negotiate for the pussy. I'm already in a position of power.
Right.
As soon as you go to the table, well, what do I need to do?
Hilarious.
Tell me what I'm supposed to do now.
Huh.
How can I get out of the doghouse, baby?
I feel
Get
kind of
the
stupid
fuck out.
because I'm like, man, I just shared the link with like all of the dudes. Like, I told all my secrets. They're all listening right now. I feel stupid.
Listen, for me, that's how I behave, man.
Cracking myself up right now. Like, wait a minute.
Phil, does that shit work for you? Like, do you be playing games and jumping through hoops and trying to look? You know, your behavior is what matters. Get the fuck the way out. How does it work for you?
I mean, since I'm older now, hell no. But like maybe like as a freshman in high school, if you had to do something a little extra, like when you hadn't gotten none, it's like all right, maybe this time. But once you get older, it's like man, I ain't about to do all that. If it's being offered like that, like nah, I'm good.
You know? Listen, I'm not trying to send the message that men should not do shit for the pussy. But men should not be controlled by the pussy to the point that you are pussy's dog. I'm not pussy's dog. I'm a dog that pussy. But I ain't pussy's dog.
That is the number one way to frustrate a woman, though. Like, if we're really not that into you, and like we thought we could use you, and then you put your foot down, it's over. Like I had one kind of fight back recently, and I was like, "Well, delete block."
But you know what's
I'm over it.
But you know what's funny about that? What she just said, that's true. But then the flip side is they put their foot down, and you like the foot being put down because they've been such a pushover all this time. Because see, if you're too soft and too easy, and then you put your foot down, it might turn them on like, oh, this nigga do got a little heart. Because I don't like if you're just too soft. Like,
Right, no,
dude,
that's not
like,
cute.
I don't like that. I just feel like a man should be a man. Like, I want to cater to my man, and I want to feel like my man elevates me. And I feel like I'm very educated in a lot of ways. So I feel like I want a man that can add, and we can, it's like playing paddle tennis. I hit you up, you hit me up, and we growing together.
Right.
I don't want to be with somebody, I'm hitting the ball, they miss all the motherfuckers.
Right.
I'm like, this nigga dumb as a motherfucker. You like, hit one ball, yeah, nigga.
Jay, let me
can't
shout
even
him out.
volley, but we're not
Jay,
gonna volley.
Jay, you see that on YouTube? Just dropped $10.
Oh, shit.
Thank you, Jay.
Just keep
Thank you,
donating. This
thank
is
you.
good, man. We appreciate it. Y'all dropping some jewels tonight. We all gonna use each other.
Yeah.
The key is not to misuse each
Right.
other.
Right.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
All I'm saying is, women, y'all gonna have to find another definition
Mm-hmm.
for manhood.
Ooh.
Hmm.
A man can still be your protector,
Mm-hmm.
but that don't mean you can't go take a fucking jujitsu class.
Right on.
Right. No, I'm with that.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
That don't mean you can't elevate up the ranks to where you can put a nigga in a chokehold and choke his bitch ass out if he out of pocket.
Ooh,
Right?
Hey there.
That don't mean y'all can't do that. Right? A man can be a provider, but that doesn't mean you don't have the wherewithal or the means or the societal support to go out and make all the money you can make without the aid of a man.
Right.
So when you take away protection and provision, which are two things you guys can now do for yourselves, what is a man? Is he dick in a glass, break in case of emergency?
No. That's boring.
No.
And
What
I
is
don't
a
want
man?
Yeah, I don't want you to just a dick in the glass. That shit.
that's
That's
some
not
young
long
shit.
term. You know what I mean? I kind of want something long term. Like I want to grow old with somebody. Like somebody I can be. I mean, that I could grow with. We can build with. Yeah, of course I want the dick, but don't keep it in the glass. Let's keep it going. You feel me?
Mimi said keep that dick out the glass now.
If I like you, I don't like you can keep it in the glass and away from me.
Right.
Okay, so to summarize for today's topic, of course, today's topic being female hustlers. Jesus Christ, they're out there. Please be wary of them. The female hustler. Are women more adept at the art of the pimp and trick game? This is crazy. I say women are way more adept than men. To summarize, basically the women said, if they don't like you, they will use you. Relationship usury. That's what I heard. Men, have you been used by a woman who fake liked you?
Fake like you.
Oh,
Fake like you.
y'all fake like people, don't you?
I don't tell them I like them though. I just.
Oh, Mimi, stop covering. Yes or no?
I don't tell them I like them. I just act nice and don't say anything.
Hey man, that's
Ooh.
my
That's what you
strategy.
tell me. They say, "How you doing?" I'm like, "How you doing?" You know what I mean? Yeah, you want to go eat? Yeah, let's go. Shit,
I want to be your man. Ooh,
I'm just using an example. Like I don't like lie. I don't believe in that because you're not about to say I'm your girl and we ain't. We're not playing them kind of games. I don't want to give the wrong impression because my reputation is very important to me. It can't be you think we together and all we did was go eat, baby, bye. We do not go together. You was hungry, I was hungry. I met you at the mall. We ate at Volcano or whatever it is,
Right.
And you were a man because you picked up the tab.
Hey man.
Ooh, I don't know. I'm setting this shit out for y'all to see how they see.
But you know what? Like you said though, when they're a satellite, you never know. You could go out with someone and they can make you like them. You could see something in them you didn't expect to see. So don't get it twisted.
Here's another one of Mimi's tricks. We're listening.
Gray zone coming.
Keep coming, Mimi. They can make you like them.
Some of them, not all. Some of them.
Wait a minute. Go
But
ahead.
I'm just saying though, you could go out with somebody you didn't really like them that much, but then you figured out they were smart. intellectual. You may have saw them as somebody weak at first. I'm just using an example, but then they're smart, they're intellectual. Then you start, oh, they were cooler than I thought, and it might grow. But 9 times out of 10, if she don't like you, she may not like you on the level you like her. But she likes you as a friend, though. There's nothing wrong with having friends, right?
But you guys have already said, because Mimi has illustrated throughout this show,
yes,
gray area mastery.
Oh, absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
I didn't tell them I like them. That's gray area.
Oh, absolutely.
I can't claim that verbally, because if I say that shit, then he's on to something.
Right.
Then
Yeah.
I'm lying, and we don't
Gray
like to
area.
be liars.
I'm not gonna lie about
No,
it.
you guys lie in a different way.
Yeah, in that gray zone.
You guys lie in the gray.
Right.
Oh, real truth is getting dropped right now.
But you know what? Let me give you an example, right? Say you work somewhere, right? I used to work at Sony Pictures. Say one of my coworkers is like, let's go to lunch. They're cool with me. We laugh. We may be talking about the boss. I'm using an example. We go to lunch. They're just my friend, but low key, they could be checking for me. You know, they might even tell some people I'm hollering at her, but really they're not. We're just going to eat because we both have the same lunch hour time. So people misuse their positions. You know I didn't like you from the rip. We're
Here
really
go.
friends.
There go one of them.
It is the truth, though.
Listen, I had to go to lunch too.
Okay, I would say that when I say I used to be naive or ignorant, that's the shit I'm talking about. I used to be like, but I was just going to lunch.
But I mean, I knew they may have liked me. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying I didn't like them like that. You feel me? Like they knew we were just friends. They're like, let's go to lunch. I'm gonna go over here to such and such. Oh, I want that too. We go get it. They may like you, but I don't like them like that.
I'ma say this like Big Mama.
Don't go
You
eat.
wouldn't be in no shit. You wouldn't have been in an accident if you weren't there.
Oh, I agree. I agree.
So you just said a couple of things that qualify as gray area.
I agree.
Number one, if you know you ain't fucking with him, why are you putting yourself there in presence? You know how your presence affect men.
Because you could be, okay, I'm going to give you an example. When I worked at Sony, we worked with a whole bunch of Caucasians. We were the only 2 black people. So this is our way of going to talk. Like, it's bigger than I want to get with you. It's kind of like, this is our time to talk shit about the other people in the office. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Stupid bitches. We don't like you. Tomorrow, we're going to do X, Y, Z. We don't like this bitch. So it's bigger than, I can't help they like me as well. I'm there to talk shit. And eat shit. I'm going to talk shit.
It got super real.
Right. I mean, that's just real talk.
Gray area.
You know what?
You know good and well. Women know when they're in the presence of somebody that's trying to get close.
Well, we'll just
that's
be
trying
real.
to get out.
I say hashtag cute girl problems because me and my best friend talk about this all the time. Like, yeah, maybe it's the gray zone, but if she wasn't cute, it wouldn't even be considered the gray zone necessarily because it wouldn't necessarily be implied that the man was interested.
Right.
Which sucks, but that's like hashtag cute girl problems. Like, just because
But
I know
you
my
guys-
presence affects a man, now I have to like walk that gray zone.
So let's talk about when you guys know your presence affects the man, and then you actively pursue manipulating the situation to get what you want. Let's stop dancing, ladies.
Well, why stop dancing? I'm into dance. Let's do this thing. I'm salsa-ing, I'm hip-hopping, I'll have a country line dance shit.
Right. You gonna do the butterfly?
Girl.
The
Tootsie
stanky
Roll,
leg?
shoot, all of the things. Because, like you said, societally, they've made this exchange manipulative. Like again, just finding that balance. Like, how much do I text? Do I text too much? Do I text too little? If I let him know I like him too much, then he's got the power. Well, I want the power. Like, literally, I've had these conversations with my best friend. Like, who has the power now? If I do this, do I have the power? And I'm like, girl, this is like a game I'm not even prepared to play. Like,
This is crazy.
This is too much.
Right.
So really quickly, my homeboy William Barnett. You guys don't hear his name often. All right? Don't hear his name often. But you hear his company's name. All right? His company's name is Power in One Clothing.
Oh yeah, they're dope. Check them out on the website.
I promote their t-shirts. Their t-shirts is fly as hell. He just dropped $100 on the super chat.
Hey,
That's right.
thank
Hey.
you.
See what I mean? I asked for 3 people to drop $100 for this broadcast.
That's right.
We got 1. We only need 2 more. If there's somebody out there who could spare that C note,
Hey, it's payday too. I know you got
Yeah.
it. Drop it like it's hot. You got 28 minutes. Show me what you got.
Holla at us. Donate using the super chat button. The super chat is that little bitty dollar sign at the end of the chat. Hit it, share it. Let's do it. This was good. Barnett, we promote his shit heavy too. PIOclothing.com. What did she say? Tiff be Game of Thrones dating. Yes, she does.
Y'all, I promise you, I don't know what the hell I'm doing, and I'll be super honest about it with Negroes too.
This is what I'm about to do. I'm about to dedicate a record to Tiffany.
Oh, that's about to hurt my feelings. Oh shit.
Hey, Phil, can you find Chris Brown's "Take You Down"?
Oh, shoot.
We're gonna take a quick break to play that record.
Came from my life right now.
Hilarious.
For Tiffany.
Hey, you know what? That is too funny. But I was
You find it?
While he's looking, I'm gonna tell you something funny though. Remember the last time we had, I think it was Lloyd on the phone, and Lloyd said to both Tiffany and myself, and I'm gonna say something really real to y'all, that every time I really, really like somebody, that things turn to be a little weird. So sometimes when you experience stuff like that, it makes you really defensive in it. That you don't have that same mistake. It's so embarrassing when you call your homegirl up and say, girl, I think this is it. He found me, but I think this is the one. You know, you're excited. You want to be in this relationship. And then a month later, you find out he's married, or you find out he really wasn't into you, or you find out whatever it is. And I think that's a blow to the relationship or how you deal in relationships.
Okay. Well, listen, we're going to play this song. Then we're going to come back. And look at me, Lord have mercy, Jesus Christ, in the name of Jesus.
And the camera right that way too.
All right, we better take a quick break. We'll be right back. Yeah, that was just a quick little intermission to acknowledge the prowess of Tiffany.
Yeah.
Tiffany out here wilding, my niggas.
I'm almost about to go in cocoon time though.
Well, wait a minute. I mean, you a grown ass woman in your 30s, divorced.
Yep.
Getting ready to jump into your sexual prime.
Yes.
You better put that monkey out there.
Oh.
Just look at. Okay, let's be quiet. Jeez.
Yes.
Gosh. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to The Voice of Reason. I'm Zoe Williams. Tonight's topic has been a barn burner. Hot topic. The female hustler. Master of the feminine wiles. Being able to get a man to do what she want him to do, unbeknownst to him. Gosh, is she an emotional abuser?
Oh, no.
Is he her puppet, controlled by her pubic hair strings? Wow. Women, come on, men. Listen, men can own it. Men typically manipulate through force.
Yes.
I got the money. I got the dick. I pay the bills. This is my house, motherfucker. Through force. Women, very subtle with their power. Listen, when you talk to married women, don't married women claim they control their relationships indirectly?
Yes.
Come on now. Y'all be trying to act like I done made up some shit or Zoe is just over in the corner somewhere hating on women.
No, that is how many married women, say they control their significant others, yeah.
Come on now.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't make up none of this shit. Turn this beat up, man. This shit is fire. My homeboy James Broadway makes all of these beats.
Ooh, 50.
Oh, wow.
Hey,
Netta
Netta.
J.
Netta
Hey,
Jeezy.
Gemini. I'm going to have to come visit you.
Come on up.
No, seriously, all my Atlanta people. I think I'm going to be down there from the 17th through the 19th, man. Everybody in Atlanta who fuck with Zoe Williams, man, holla at me, man. I'm going to be there for the Black Power Awards. I want to hang with my peeps. I want to connect with my friends. So, people who are friends of the show, you know I'm going to be communicating through social media.
Hey.
IG, Twitter, letting everybody know where I am. Get at me if you're in Atlanta. Solid, Netta. Man, solid. We appreciate the donations, man.
Yes.
Hit that little super chat. Keep it popping. The female hustler is our topic tonight. We have callers. Caller, what's your name and where are you calling from? Speak on it. No? Go to the next one.
I'm calling from Hampton, Virginia. What's up, Zoe?
You calling from Hampton, Virginia. Okay.
Yo, basically what I want to say is the way to avoid all this and getting gamed and played and all that stuff is just do something different. Just tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? It's so hard to do and it's so rare. When it happens, it's attractive. And I think definitely for me at this point in stage of my life and age as a man, I try to be as thorough and truthful as I can and upfront with a woman. I mean, the stuff that impressed me back when I was 20 years old doesn't impress me at 40. You know what I'm saying? So obviously, I want sex from her. Or obviously, those things you want. And the flip side for the woman, if she's after financial gain, if he knows that, then we'll end up getting, being played on the game. But like if we start demanding other things from each other, like you was kind of elaborating on earlier, then we'll be able to avoid the games being played because it's direct and we're honest and it's about what we want. You know what I'm saying? This is why people are able to be manipulated. And I just feel like this. If you got something to the point where you come up front, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, sex is great, making love is great, it's beautiful, I love it, it's fun. But like, what else do you do? You know what I mean? What else do you bring to the table? And I think once we expect and demand more from each other, then I think there will be less game played. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt. Hey, man, I appreciate that, man. That was fire. We can't be mad at that. Appreciate you, brother. Thanks. VA in the building. If you want to bring your city into the building, all you have to do is get to your phone lines and hit 323-230-4610. We got another donation from Aristogal for $20. We'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take whatever you can spare on your payday, niggas. I think this show is better than a 2-hour movie.
Yes.
I think so.
Me too.
We out here killing right now.
Yes, we are.
Slaying.
Tiff seems like she would tie a motherfucker to the bed with handcuffs. No, that might be Mimi.
That's definitely Mimi. That ain't me.
Look at Mimi, like, yeah.
You better put me in the goddamn handcuffs. Wait a minute. What I look like putting a guy in handcuffs?
I like both ways.
Hey.
We'll play different games.
Let me tell you why I love women so much. when women lock into a man's purpose, she can't do that until he finds it.
Right? Oh my goodness.
But when a woman locks into a man's purpose, she makes your life better.
Yes.
Listen, you might be getting notifications from my app right now. I'm not sending those notifications.
Isn't that us sending those?
You know who's sending those notifications?
Who?
Wanda. The sister who created the app.
Oh, I didn't see him and I was like, who's sending these?
So she's acknowledging
The people as they donate.
as they donate, she's sending out push notifications. She just acknowledged Netta. She acknowledged the few that came before.
That's right. I like
The
that.
app got over 5,000 downloads. So there's
Right.
5,000 plus people receiving notifications. I'm not sending this. But when sisters know you got something
Yes.
and they know what it is. See, listen. Brothers, I was wayward. Let me put my church
Oh, you
music
about to
on.
come talk to y'all. Hold on.
Hallelujah, hold the boko shot. In the name of Jesus, my nigga. When I was lost, right, as a man, lost as a man, I disrespected myself, which caused women to disrespect me. You understand? So, once I discovered my purpose, it was easier for a woman to not only lock into me, but support me at a different level.
Right.
She couldn't support a fantasy. She couldn't support a fallacy. She couldn't support any kind of bullshit that I had at the forefront of my being. But when I started to anchor into some real shit, I remember my ex-girlfriend when I sent her the relationship dismount. My ex-girlfriend looked at that shit and was like, man, this shit cold, my nigga. She read it, was like, oh, she read it and edited the shit and sent it back the next day. Like,
Wow.
woo, wait,
Dang.
nigga.
Because I'm very well read and I can't
She
get through
edited
like that.
and read it. You understood? And sent it back the next day. Then, now she's involved. She's a part of the project. Hold on, nigga. Let me format this shit. This shit gotta look right. Nigga, don't get white paper. Get off-white. It's better for reading. You know, the
Right.
light, it reflects. Like, what the fuck?
You think you would know that, Mr. 4,000 Books? But hello.
I'm just saying. I don't really give a fuck. Like, men don't.
Yeah.
Right.
Truth.
I need something to reflect softer. And niggas are not thinking like,
Right.
you just reading.
Right.
Give me the book I need to read.
Right.
But she was involved in the project. Now, she's telling, at the time I had a manager, she was like, they're fucking up. Put me on the phone with them.
I'm loving
Then I move out the way.
Right.
She on the phone, wait a minute, this shit can't look like this. It can't come out like this. What are y'all doing? Whoop, whap, whoop, whap. She took over the whole motherfucking project.
Wow.
That's why the relationship dismount looked the way it looked. Wasn't me. I just read the shit. I wrote the shit, and then she edited and formatted and made it look right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we thank you, sister.
You understand?
Yes.
She did her thing.
Mm-hmm.
And she said something cold, too. She was like, after reading it, she was like, man, just come down here and fuck me.
Right?
What? Oh, shit.
No, because when a man walks in his purpose, you be like, well, so just come on now.
Right.
I'm trying to tell y'all, dude.
Come on now. Read the
Right.
damn book. Now fuck me like that's exactly.
I'm trying to tell y'all,
Right.
brothers,
Get in your purpose and the panties will drop.
you find
Right.
a purpose, pussy's on deck.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Women get to be relationship users when you're not in your purpose.
Right.
Mm-hmm. That part.
They will take advantage of the whole situation
True.
Mm-hmm.
and pimp your ass smooth out.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you, man, sister was up night and day. Oh, the font is off. Oh my God, should it be italicized? All the little shit that I would have been like, I don't give a fuck.
Right.
She was like, this shit can't come out like that.
Mm-hmm.
Man, you gotta have that kind of woman in your life, my nigga.
Mm-hmm.
or you're going to be taken advantage of. Oh, God. How many times have you been taken advantage of because you was a little pissy pussy with no purpose? A little pissy pussy with no purpose. Oh, but you can keep a job, my nigga. As long as you keep a job, you'd always be able to feed them. You understand? They get to operate in the gray area where Mimi be at.
Not the gray area with Mimi. But you know, look, when I was a kid, my daddy would pick me up from school. He didn't ask me if I was hungry. He said, where are we going to eat? So going to eat is what I do. I'm going to go eat after the show. You feel me?
Right.
I like to eat. So I'm going to take myself, daddy, cousin, whatever. I'm hungry.
Right? Whatever. I'm hungry.
I'm going to go buy me some food when I leave here.
Yes.
Man. But I'm just saying. You get played only when you playing yourself.
Right. Agreed.
And the way women are cultured in America, they're cultured to take advantage of situations.
Oh, we are, yeah.
You can't blame them for doing that. There's a book out I want all men to go get right now. The book is by David Deida. I tell men to get this book all the time. And now I've forgotten what it's called.
I was like, you remember the author, though? That was good.
David Deida. What is the name
But
of
if you
the
Google his
book?
name, it'll pop up his books.
I'm going to put his ass in here right now. David Deida. What?
I don't know what's happening over there.
It's the motherfucking, what you call it?
Wi-Fi here.
The Wi-Fi. The Way of the Superior Man. That's the name of the book. David Deida. The Way of the Superior Man. And one of the most profound things that motherfucker said in that book was quite simple. He said, find your purpose in life and fuck the shit out of it.
Right.
Like you would a woman. And she will come to you and she will fuck you the way you're fucking your purpose.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I said, oh, damn. Most men ain't fucking their purpose. They don't know their purpose. They don't know how to fuck their purpose. They busting off prematurely in their purpose. You can't have erectile dysfunction while you fucking your purpose.
Right.
When you fuck your purpose, she's going to come to you. Listen, I know it sounded arrogant in the beginning, but it's not. She's going to come to you and offer you that pussy. Because now, the pussy part of your purpose. This niggas don't... The pussy is now part of your purpose and not your pursuit.
Right.
Right.
See, niggas have made pussy the pursuit. No, the pussy got to be in alignment with the purpose.
In alignment. There you go.
I don't want to give up too much game. Niggas don't even want to give us donations on the super chat.
True story.
But you know, we had a few today, and I appreciate it.
We did.
There's a lot of game got laid down today.
Right.
I've been told all up on myself today. Wait a minute.
We always tell on ourselves.
More so than normal.
Fuck your purpose, and she will offer the pussy.
That's right.
If you don't fuck your purpose, you'll be in pursuit of the pussy, and thus she has the power.
Yeah.
She gonna share you gonna want to share the power with somebody who can align their pussy with your purpose. You want to share the power with her. That's a co-regent.
Yes.
Oh, God. This was an amazing show today. Well, if you agree or not, I don't really give a fuck. I just love being around women. Shit's amazing. Let me say thank you publicly to Wanda Trotter. Look at her. She's still thanking people
Yes, she is.
for donating.
Go, Wanda.
Wanda Trotter, listen, she has a website, Mind Blowing Mobiles. If you have a small business, please, please, please reach out to her. Tell her You heard about her on the Zoe Williams Voice of Reason show. Trust me, she undercharges for her apps. She does. For the quality of work that she doesn't charge enough, in my opinion. If you have a business, your business needs to be on your phone, and people need to be able to download it. So, wow, this was great. I love you guys. It's Friday. I'm about to go upstairs and get with the homie. You know he got his show tonight.
I'm so excited.
Tone Talks.
Oh, shoot.
Coming on live right after this. And he's got his own Mevo.
Oh,
so I don't have to help him. He's got his
wow.
own Mevo.
That's right.
And he got the iRig working. So that means I'm not taking that bitch back.
Right.
That means this is going to work for me Monday.
Right.
Hey.
All right. Got love for y'all. We appreciate everybody for tuning in. Thank you so much. And I'll see you guys next week. Deuces.